Pulp Friction to me is, it is my life, to be honest. It's based on my life, it's based on our family circumstances, based on the needs and wants of my daughter, but it's also become something that's got a life of its own. It's something that I can't really control. It keeps growing, we keep getting new people join us, new people have new ideas, and it just is something that keeps growing and growing, but it is central to my life.
Now the garden is here, we've had a wet and soggy open day. People have been enjoying the day today to come and see the garden, and now it is formally open. We can't wait to share that with the wider community, and people can come spend their time here, sit and enjoy it. People can come on arranged visits and we can tell the story, but it's now open and free for everyone to use.
The day when we got the People's Choice Award was just so overwhelming, because we were against charities and people who have huge reach. I think Sue Ryder has 400 shops, and little old Pulp Friction managed to capture people's hearts, and they could see what our story was. So that moment will stay with me forever, and also my family were there, so it was a really special moment. Sorry. I've gone.
Standing here today in the Relocation garden, it's just a great culmination of two and a half years worth of work. Again, from that initial conversation to Chelsea to this, and to have a garden on the street side here, providing space for communities and for the firefighters, and a place for everyone to come together. Like you can see today, it's a wet day, and the whole community are out here supporting Pulp, the fire crews, and this garden. I think, it's just superb.
Yeah, you can hear the cars going past. It's literally the centre of the community, so it's a great place for it.
How much do you love this garden?
Lot.
We love it lots.
Love it a lot.
How often will you come to the garden?
Every single year.
Every single day, possibly. 2 to 3 weeks ago, it was just grass, nothing else here. And to see it now, it is such an achievement. I've just helped my friend Helen. We both came down last week for a couple of days just to help, and everybody chipped in, because there were over 200 volunteers altogether, so it was fantastic.
Yeah, so I came on a Tuesday for a show day at Chelsea, and handed out leaflets on that day and talked to people and explained what the garden's about and what it's for.
As a parent, Pulp Friction has meant that my child has had an opportunity to take part in employment type activities. So helping out, as Joey says, in the garden and in the cafe, and being part of a community, which is something he didn't have before Pulp Friction came along.
On a very simple level, it's made them more interested in the environment and the planting, because they were doing that at Pulp Friction prior to Chelsea. But it was such an experience, a unique experience. Initially, we were like this, but after a couple of days down there, she was off and doing, and the confidence that came from it and the wanting to socialise. She's clearly got a speech impediment, which often stops her wanting to do it, but she was out there quite happily. That's massive.
The fire service have been integral to everything that we've done. They are the long-term supporters of Pulp Friction. That's why we have this halo of fire hose, because they are our sort of guardian angels, if that's not too cheesy. But they've really backed Pulp Friction from the start. And so that's why they're here, and that's why we're here in this garden.
This garden can deliver a really strong and powerful message, not just to the communities of Nottingham and locally, but it really shows that with the correct support and the right environment, people with a learning disability can achieve incredible things. And that's not just at Chelsea Flower Show, that is also here, relocating the garden. There's plans for them to tell stories to local organisations about the garden here on site as well. That's all led and delivered by people with a learning disability, and how amazing is that?